Hey Gemini Cancers, how was March? We're going to start off with our April 1st to 15th read, and I just wanted to say really quickly before I start, thank you for everything. Thank you for likes, shares, subscribes, comments. I really appreciate it. Even people who've gotten personal reads, I think they're going really well. So thank you so much for all of your support. I really can't do it without you, or wouldn't want to. I mean, if nobody's watching the videos, I wouldn't care to do it. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So we're going to start off with your underlying energies. For tarot, I want to start with the tarot. We have the Queen of Wands, and then for your chakra, we have Gossip. So for me, that really makes me feel like there's a fire energy person in your midst who's causing a little bit of gossip. So be wary of that, and watch what's going on around you, and maybe you might even have to confront that person. I don't really feel like it's you because it is a fiery energy, so it's probably not you, but do be wary. Like, if that is you, then we know you're gossiping. Okay, so for the beginning of the month, this is interesting. So we have, I see the Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups reversed, and prayer. So that makes me think like there's some kind of a partnership. Possibly it came out like this. So this Knight is looking at the Queen, but the Queen is upside down and she's looking away from the Knight. So it really feels like this partnership is not ideal, not really coming to fruition here. There's a lot of emotions that I see. Definitely. And it looks like there needs to be some prayer. So if you want this relationship to work, you really need to pray on that. If you want that to not go, then also, you need to pray. So yeah, it really looks to me like for some reason this partnership is strained somehow. So whoever the Knight is coming in offering this cup, the other person is not receiving it or not paying attention. And I also always say the prayer is the best of both worlds. So maybe this Queen is looking for something different. Okay, that's what I see there. So moving along. Okay, it looks like to me you're actively waiting. You are waiting, and you're waiting for your Ten of Cups. Okay, so it really seems like you're going to maybe pass on that Knight because it's not what you're looking for. You're looking for perfection. Okay, and it could be also that you have now received that, but I see that you're waiting for that. That's what I really see. Okay, and you might be waiting so much you're like getting crazy about it, but I often see like if you're waiting around, you're never going to find it. You got to, okay, firstly, look up. Stop looking at your phone. Look up. Meet each other in the eye when you're talking to people. That's what I really see is going to be like a change in like whole society. We really need to stop looking down and start looking up. And so when you start looking up, and that could be like metaphorical, like looking positively up in the way things are going, or like I said, look up from your phone. You're never going to find someone if you're always down on your phone. I mean, unless you're always on online dating, but I'm sorry, you're not going to meet, I don't think, like, I don't know. I really think if you're looking for this perfection and this emotionally stable, sound family home relationship kind of a feeling, then you need to start actively looking, not actively waiting. Okay, so I hope that gives you some I hope that gives you some insight. So it looks to me like you're going to stop taking the woe is me kind of a feeling. You're going to let go of any emotions that was causing you pain. Okay, you're going to let that go. And you are impatient about that. You want to let that go right away. You're sick of feeling like this. You're sick of it. And like I said, you're still waiting, but you are impatient, like you're like tapping your foot now. Okay? So you're never going to find anyone if you are in this state. So it's lovely that you're letting go now and maybe changing your state of mind, looking at a different perspective. So it's just taking some time, okay? But I really feel like even over this card, you need to have like the sun card, you know, you have to have like something super positive to change that feeling of waiting and being impatient and such, okay? So this read is very like continuous. So now if you're having insecurities about even finding that mate or building a solid relationship with someone, like you're feeling very insecure about it. So I definitely feel like you need to look on the bright side. You need to really embody what you want to meet in somebody, if that makes any sense. So if you really want a nice, loving, happy, beautiful person, then you need to embody that yourself. You need to take that into consideration. So if there is a partnership and you're feeling insecure about it, maybe you need to even discuss your feelings with that person. Like if you're both adults, you need to act like adults instead of keeping everything in your mind, and that makes you so insecure because you're really like just creating stuff in your head. It's not going to help you. Okay? Yes, so there's the balance you need. And Nine of Pentacles reverse really says to me like you're not feeling fulfilled. So you really need that balance, and I see that, to me what I'm seeing is that you need some kind of a support system, relationship, you know, you're feeling like you just need something. So definitely you need some balance. I think mainly an emotional kind of a balance, like I said, positive over negative, that kind of stuff, because you are worth it, and you want to embody this over a reverse feeling of this. So I think the balance will bring that. So when you feel emotionally sound, that'll bring on the balance. Okay? Okay. Yeah. So impasse, lovers, and the Ten of Swords. So really, you're feeling like there's a roadblock in between you and either a decision or a partnership, etc. You know, this keeps like repeating itself in this read. So you almost feel stabbed in the back, or you're done feeling like this. You're done feeling like this. Okay, but there's an impasse somewhere where some kind of roadblock is continuing this feeling when really you want this. So like all I can see for sure is that you need to change your own inside feelings about yourself. So once you do that, you're really going to change the perception of others around you, and change your own perspectives of things, and that's really going to change this. Like this is like a roadblock that you're done dealing with. Okay? And the Ten of Swords is a completion, so you are completing this emotional crazy ride that you've been on. And if you do, I really do see that the lovers will kind of shine through, and this I think is what you're looking for. Okay, so definitely like a love type reading here. I really see emotionally you're juggling and you just want things to work out. So I think that the main issue, maybe the roadblock even, or the impasse, is this gossiping Queen of Wands. And if that is the case, then maybe even dealing with that will change the perspective of the rest of the read. So while I was shuffling, I did get three, I got three chakra cards to fly out, and they didn't fly out in any position because I had already finished just about pulling the cards. I had pulled my last card for this, and then all of a sudden these three flew out. So we're going to look at those too. And we have instinct, wisdom, and abundance. So these three are all perfect. Like, you know what you want. You are so wise to it. You know it, and you know that it's going to bring abundance. Okay, so I think whatever I've said now, you know that that's right. Okay, so you know that the positive is going to bring you the abundance. I really do think that. And it's almost like an instinctual at this point, because you're almost like fed up. And so you don't even want to think anymore, and now you're just going to react instinctually, which is not a bad thing, especially if you need to get out of this feeling of waiting and being impatient and such. So I'm glad those chakra cards flew out for us, because I think that you really needed a little bit of positive. Okay, so good luck in the first 2 weeks of April. I'll be back for your mid-April read. I was going to say March. So I hope everything goes well, and just keep your head up. Positive thoughts. You're good, and you don't need to feel so insecure. Okay, so talk to you soon. Thumbs up if you like it.